Hey everybody, this is Jim coming to you from the Guitar World in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and today we'll be talking to you about the Peavey AT-200 guitar. AT standing for Auto-Tune, and right now we're going to show you just how this amazing guitar works. Okay, so the first thing I want to discuss is that this guitar technology, the Auto-Tune feature, does not alter string tension. So the strings remain exactly as they are, whatever state they're in, whether they're in tune or not, doesn't matter. But when you use the technology, it does not alter string tension. It's all done digitally. So let's discuss just how it works. So what happens is this: when you strum the strings without fretting anything and push this magic button, which is spring-loaded, you're sending a message to the system and asking it to calibrate the guitar to standard guitar tuning. It's that simple. And then, if you move forward and you fret any of the strings, for example, if you were to fret all the strings and strum all the strings at the second fret position, what you're simply doing is this: you're just moving the position of the nut. So all the natural standard guitar tuning that's happening at the nut is now found at the second fret. So the second fret position produces the note E, which means if you play the first fret, it's an E flat, and if you play the open string, suddenly it's a D. So what you've effectively done is you've tuned the guitar down a full step. So once you figure that out, then of course you can get really creative. So you don't have to always retune the guitar where every string is calibrated an equal number of steps. As you know, when you play a chord, like when you play an E major, for example, you're sharpening the G string by 1 fret, and you're sharpening the D and the A string by 2 frets. So there's different degrees of tuning alterations there per string. So you can apply the same philosophy to this technology. I'll show you how to do that right now. Now, when I first saw this guitar for just a millisecond, I thought to myself, well, that's not such a great idea because people won't learn how to tune their guitars. Well, it's not really designed for people who are learning to play, although they can enjoy this guitar as well. It's designed for folks, guitar players, that require a lot of different tunings, but may not want to carry with them to their gigs a whole bunch of different pre-tuned guitars. So you can actually do your tunings on the fly, which is a great concept. cool things to consider with this guitar. First one is intonation. Because it's all digital, the intonation is perfect no matter where you're playing. The other thing is, if the technology fails you for some reason, let's say you forgot to put a fresh set of batteries in when you knew that they were dying out, and you realize that at the worst moment, it's okay. You just pull out the tone control with this push-pull pot, and you've bypassed the whole technology, and you're back to just a good old-fashioned guitar, which is pretty cool. Another cool thing about this guitar, for all it can do, the price tag, it's $499. Now there are other tuning instruments out there, guitars, that physically actually change the tension on the strings. That's a lot of crazy technology, and the problem is that, first of all, you're manipulating the strings, which isn't good for the strings. You're manipulating the tension on the neck, which isn't good for the neck, and you have to wait for the gears to turn. Not to mention that the guitar is really expensive, that other version. So you get none of those problems, and you get this amazing price tag of $499. There's something else I want to mention about the tuning alterations. If you're getting creative, you may not be able to send the command in one fingering motion. That's okay. You can do it in steps. You can strum all the strings in one step and then go back and adjust some other strings in a second step. So you can get different calibrations, which you'll see in one of our examples. So here it is, the Peavey AT200 auto-tune guitar. And don't forget, doesn't alter your string tension. You can create any tunings you want, and the price, $499. Check it out, Peavey AT200. Thanks for watching.